I've come here as a family that has been devastated, ridiculed and embarrassed by the sad news of the demise of Sharon. We are indeed at our very, very lowest in life. So hata usingizi hakuna, hata appetite hakuna. We are at our very, very lowest. On my behalf and on behalf of my family, I want to send my heartfelt condolences to the family and friends of Sharon. Yesterday I went to record my statement in Kisumu with the DCIO, and I want to say that I'm still ready and willing whenever I'll be called upon to give further statements so that the real killers of Sharon can be brought to book. I want to call upon our politicians and even the media to avoid medieval punishments and proclamations so that our agencies that are charged with investigations are given time to do their job. I also want to take this time to thank the people of Migori, my supporters and the general electorate, and also the well-wishers who have been with me in prayers, that they should continue praying for me in all this endeavor. As a law-abiding citizen, I want to state here very, very clearly and very categorically that I have nothing and absolutely nothing to do with the cruel death of Sharon. And I want to urge all our government agencies, all the agencies that are mandated with investigations to speed up their work so that the real killers can be brought to book as fast as possible. Last but not least, let me take this opportunity to thank you, members of the Fourth Estate, for taking your time to come for this brief. Asanteni sana.
We have a question to ask her. Just one more.
Just allow me to introduce my family. They are not all, but I have one of my daughters here. I also have one of my sons, and I also have my wife here. I'm also accompanied by my staff, like my political advisor and also my chief of staff. And given that the matter is still under investigation, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think it is fair for you to fill a lot of questions.
On what you've said, sir.
Just like yesterday when you appeared before the police, specifically, why do they have interest in you? Do you know this guy? Do you have any personal relation with this guy? Do you know?
And even you, members of the press, you know.
Directions are as follows. The case is adjourned with the following orders: that pre-sentence reports shall be filed by the probation department within the next 21 days. Victim assessment report to be filed within the same period of time. The reports, once filed, shall be shared with all the parties. We can get a date after the 21 days when the matter can be mentioned to confirm that those directions have been complied with. And pending that mentioned date, the accused persons shall be remanded in custody as their bonds have been cancelled.
The conclusion is that the investigating officer has shown the evidence he has against the accused persons. At this stage, the court has no duty to make any conclusive findings as to the weight of it. The strength of the prosecution case is a primary factor to guide the court in making its decision on bail. In this case, the evidence affecting the second and the third accused has been acknowledged by both of them. They each went further and made responses in their affidavits. It is therefore acknowledged that such evidence exists and cannot be brushed aside. As for the first accused, according to Mr. Ondari, the prosecution will be relying on circumstantial evidence. There has been reference made to the evidence in the investigating officer's affidavit. At this stage, that reference is based on conjecture, and I find it is dangerous to use it now as a ground to deny bail. That is the kind of evidence the court has to test cautiously at the trial. So I find that there are compelling reasons not to grant the second and the third accused bail at this stage. I find releasing them may send fear, anxiety to potential witnesses and therefore lead to intimidation, which may adversely affect